Yo, what's good, Sneak Gang? It's your boy ReggieJaySneakz coming at you guys today with the new video. As you guys see down from the title down below, I'm be doing a mod, or I guess you guys can say a fix on my Chrysler 300. I had to check engine light from the thermostat, and I wanted to go ahead and change it. I heard it was a real easy job, and I wanted to just go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to change mine. It's going to be a little detailed, but just heads up, it is a quick job. It's real easy. You guys don't need too much. I'm going to show you guys all the tools you need, how to change it step by step. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments down below. I will be answering any of them down in the comments down below. But before we get into this video, I need you guys to go ahead and start what you guys are doing. Drop a like on this video as well as a comment. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel, or make sure you guys have a notification bell on, and make sure you guys have it set to all so you guys know when I'm dropping a new video and when I'm dropping. But if you guys are new to the channel, just from this title down below, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because I do plan on dropping more Chrysler 300 videos as well as mods, or just fix whatever goes wrong with the car. I do have warranty on the car, so I know I could have just took it to the dealership and they could have just changed it for me. But what would be the whole point of that? That's why I got this channel, to show you guys how to do stuff with your cars or shoes or whatever. So with all that being said, Sneak Gang, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys show to this video. So in the meantime, between time, you guys are gonna get straight into this. So starting off, I'm gonna show you guys a couple tools that you guys will need for this install. A couple things you will need just be some tools, as well as some antifreeze, and obviously the thermostat. Starting off with the thermostat that I got was Duralast. The Duralast thermostat I got was from AutoZone. The one I got, you guys see the code on top of here. It's pretty much just the housing thermostat that comes with the thermostat included with the housing, and it also has the thermostat that's already built in. You guys have 2 screws, and you guys have the bleeder screw on top to make sure you guys get all the bubbles out of your coolant. I wanted to go with this one because I feel like it would save you more time doing the job, rather than trying to get the thermostat into the old one and all of that. I feel like I could just unbolt and bolt onto the new one. And yeah, this one is a little bit more expensive than just a thermostat by itself, but that's all to your perfect preference. Now moving on to the actual tools that we need. We have an 8mm socket as well as a 10mm socket. Also had a socket extension that goes onto my socket. Also, you guys will need a rubber grommet to stick into the tube where your coolant is coming out of. You guys will need some pliers or some hose clamps, pliers to take off the clamp for the hose. Also need a ratchet, and you guys will need some 50/50 antifreeze diluted, and then obviously the thermostat. But with all that being said, it's going to get straight into this video. That's the first step, will be taking off your top cover. So let's take the top cover off, and I'll get it back to you guys. Take that off. You got a screw here. That's an 8mm. And then you guys got another screw right here. That's an 8mm. Once you loosen this up, you take just your breather hose off to get to your thermostat, because your thermostat is pretty much right here. And the only reason why I'm changing my thermostat, if you guys having this problem, I'm not sure you guys having the same problem, but well, my car, I had to check engine light, but right before I checked engine light, I noticed that my car wouldn't get all the way like heated up. It would either stay up under the middle mark, or it wouldn't get all the way up to the heated mark. I think you should be at like 185, I think that was told. Let me know the exact, but I think it's supposed to be between 185 and 200, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I know 185 is either the max or the medium that's supposed to be at. But yeah, it wasn't getting all the way heated up, and then after that's when the engine light came on. So then I was getting the code reading the thermostat. Once we change this, we won't have the engine light on. So like I said, I'm gonna take this screw off and that one off, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, so I took the 2 screws out already, or I loosened, not took them out, but I loosened my hose up. I got both of them off. Only thing I want to tell you guys to make sure, before you guys pull this off, make sure you guys notice that you guys do have a wire on here. So you either can just move it out the way, how I have it like this, so you can get straight to it like that, or you can flip it up so you guys can just have it completely out the way. But for me, I'm just gonna move it out the way, since the thermostat is like right there and I can get straight to it. So as you guys have the hose out the way, you guys just want to come back over here. You guys have 2 10mm bolts. You guys have one right here and one up under here. You also need the clamps or the pliers. I only had pliers, so I only use that, but you guys have like something to take the hose clamp off. You guys just need to take this off, slide it back, and then your thermostat should come straight out. All right, so once you take out the 2 10mm bolts on each side of your thermostat, you guys gonna have a little antifreeze fallout. That should be fine. You just make sure you guys have a little bowl up on it to catch it. And then when you guys get the pliers or you guys clamps, you guys want to just loosen up the hose on there, and then pretty much the hose come off the thermostat from here. Pretty much repeat the process, and if you guys get the whole housing, like I did, you guys pretty much bolt up to the new one. Also, one more thing, make sure you guys do take off the old ring that comes on your thermostat. Make sure it comes off with it, because if not, you guys would be in trouble trying to make sure if it stays sealed. All right, so I already changed my thermostat. As you guys can see, this was the old one here, all wet, and then this one is the new one. Pretty much you guys just want to put the new thermostat into the hose. Make sure you guys have your clamps to move, so you guys put the new thermostat over the hose. Then you let the clamp go and put that back on pretty much. And from there, you just pretty much repeat the process. Put this back into the hole, and then make sure you guys line up everything 10mm back in, and then pretty much you guys gonna want to open up your hose so you guys can bleed the antifreeze and make sure you have no bubbles in there. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. All right, so after that, you want to fill your reservoir up here with antifreeze. Make sure it's filled all the way up to the top. And all right, so I finally got this one filled all the way up. So now I'm finna just go ahead, twist this. You want to just pretty much loosen it until you guys see the bubbles come out. Wait for it, wait for it. See how it's coming out? Pretty much want to wait all the way until you get all those bubbles out. Until you start seeing it come out steady. I don't know why mine's coming out so low, but okay, there we go. Just want to pretty much let this go ahead and finish bubbling up like that. And then once it finish bubbling and keep coming out steady with no bubbles, then you guys pretty much tighten it back up. Fill up the reservoir, throw you some water down to make sure you get all that extra cooling off of you. All right, so now you guys can see now the fluid's just coming out of there, but you guys don't see nothing coming out but just size fluid, no more bubbles. So that's what you guys know that it's good. So once you see that, you just tighten it back up. You should be all good to go. All right, and then once you guys put the two screws, the two 8mm screws, you tighten them back down. You guys put the rubber cover back on top. Make sure you guys put your topper back on top as well. And then make sure you guys, if you do go lower than what you need, make sure you guys add some more coolant. But pretty much, that's pretty much just the job. And after that, you want to just get in your car. Then letting the car run for 15 minutes. You guys have the heat on high, but have it on low. I guess you guys can say the highest that can go to make it the hottest, but make sure you guys have the fan on the lowest. But after like 12 minutes, come out here, you guys probably be able to feel your fans running, and then also filling your hose and see if it's getting a little hot. Also, be checking your reservoir and see if it's getting lower and lower. As you guys can see, mine is lower than what it was after I filled it, but over time, I know it'll still keep going down. But yeah, I definitely can feel a difference, because before, my car would take a while to heat up, and now it's pretty much getting heated up pretty fast. I still have my engine light on, but I know over time it'll go off. Yeah, I still got my engine light on in here, but it's definitely heating up way, way faster. And that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the whole video, Sneak Gang. I went and showed you guys step by step how I change the thermostat. It is not that hard. Like I said, you guys only need some pliers, a wrench, an 8mm, and a 10mm. You guys should be fine. As well, if you guys have pliers for the clamp hose, make sure you guys have that. Let me try and think if there's anything else. I know I had that little rubber grommet, and the rubber grommet is pretty much that little orange thing I had at the beginning of the video. That rubber grommet is pretty much just to get into the hose, because if you guys haven't changed your thermostat, had anything changed in your car, it probably will be really corroded. If it is a little bit harder, just make sure you guys pliers to take the clamp hose off, and then have something to stick in there just to get the hose off of the thermostat. But besides that, everything should just be straightforward. If you guys have anything else that I probably mixed, or if you guys have any other questions or anything about this install, just let me know. All that stuff down in the comments down below. But with all that being said, Sneak Gang, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys on the next one. So in the meantime, I'm out of here. Peace.